What up?
Do you hear that?
No.
It's the sound. That rumbling sound that fills your ears. We're here in the Thunderdome of Anger. I'm having a bad night, so I'm in a bad mood, and I'm taking it down, and we're gonna make this the baddest podcast this side around.
Baddest podcast. And I got my wisdom teeth pulled out a little less than a week ago, so I'm gonna be talking weird.
But welcome to guESPers, the podcast where we try to strengthen our relationship by reading each other's minds. And that would be me, Alex.
And me.
We did this last week, and you seem much more funnier, or laughing at this than you were last week.
Because me Mason sounds funny.
Men of me Mason.
Man of Mason.
Oh, give me a mimosa over here. And we only got one rule on this podcast, and that is no copyrighted material.
Yeah, when you were doing you hear it, the sound, I was going to end it with anchovies, but you ramped up so much that by the time it hit,
we entered the Thunderdome. Did you see it? Tina Turner was here.
I know, I was like, well, we're in a completely different franchise now. I can't say anchovies.
It was Tina Turner, right? Like, I'm not wrong.
Yeah. No,
okay, cool. Just making sure.
I
fell asleep during the second movie, and I woke up during Thunderdome, so...
So you slept through what a lot of people would consider the best one. Well, I mean, Fury Road is pretty...
Hey, I watched a lot of that second one before I fell asleep. So,
okay.
I would say I missed the last, 12 minutes of the second one and the first, 40 of the third one. I woke up, and they were, in the Thunderdome, so... But I was awake long enough to see that they recast the child, and I was very confused. Why would you recast the child? Anyway, I'm supposed to be arbitrarily picking a thing, and I picked a thing, and the thing is going to be who was the last person to throw something. At about... Because this is the bad podcast, remember? So,
yeah.
So I was gonna do fat, with a PH, but then I started to spell bad and I couldn't figure out a weird way to spell bad. How about BHAUD?
Boiled.
This is the boldest podcast this side of the Pecos.
The Pecos. I was gonna say, I was thinking Pecos.
Anyway, last one to throw something. I threw my phone at 6 o'clock on the couch like I always do at dinner time.
I don't think I've thrown anything.
You haven't thrown anything? You haven't thrown
today.
down? You haven't thrown a cord? Or a gum wrapper? Or did you do some buckets while you were throwing away a tissue?
No, I've been pretty gentle the past week, so.
I guess it's me then.
Yeah.
I'm the first to throw down. Alright, let me close my eyes. Doing a mental wipe. I have selected an image, and the image is going toward you! B-H-A-U-D.
B-H-A-U-D. Okay, so I'm thinking of this small town in Germany. And we're in a wide shot, and we're zooming in through the window of the cabin, and there's a man sitting alone at a wooden table. And he is eating a sausage.
Dark. You've described dark. Is that what you meant to do?
I love that that's what dark is to you, as a lone man sitting in a wood cabin eating a single sausage by himself.
I mean, I don't know about most of you, because most of you don't have the name of the face blindness disease that I have. But, try to watch Dark in another language, one that is not a language you are familiar with at all. And then also have face blindness, and then also just try to keep up with the plot of Dark. Fuck you. It's impossible.
Dark is really complicated.
I had a whiteboard out where I was charting genealogy because I couldn't fucking keep up.
Yeah,
I'm too dumb.
We had to make a dark family tree for Alex towards the end of the first season.
Well, we should have been making it earlier because I was lost for a long time. There's this dude named Helge. That's all I remember. Helge Doppler. Doppler. What was his fucking name?
I think it's a Doppler.
Doppler, like a radar.
Yeah,
And you know what's on my radar?
What?
Some bullshit.
Some bullshit?
Because I can't keep up with it. No, I love Dark. Dark was great.
I mean,
I called the twist, so like.
Is great. And what are you wait, didn't I call the twist?
No, I was the one who was like, fucking, that's the dude. Oh, spoilers! If you haven't seen Dark, skip ahead. Is that the spoiler alert?
Yep.
Spoiler alert! Do it. Do the spoiler. Please skip ahead. Let's say 5 seconds. It doesn't take as long as you think. That what's his face? The little boy was the little guy from the future.
I could have swore I called
No,
that.
I said it, and then we talked to Derek about it. Welcome back, everybody. And Derek was like, "Wow, that's interesting."
I can,
wow.
because me and Derek don't send that many texts back and forth to each other. I'm pretty sure I could go back and prove that I was the one that thought that.
Oh, is it cool they were saying his name? It's a generic name.
It's a very generic
No
name.
one knows who Derek is.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? I forgot.
Dark.
Biode.
My guess was about the lone man in a wood cabin eating a
sausage.
single
And there was like a
link
weird
of sausage.
pan in where they like
went through the window. Yeah.
No, because it was a giant falcon made out of rocks. Rock falcon. Its claws are just boulders.
Whoa.
It's Rock Falcon. Rock Falcon would be a really good band name.
Rock Falcon. There's a band called the Eagles of Death Metal.
That's pretty cool. Do they play death metal?
They play like hard rock.
Well, that doesn't seem Biode at all. Come on, Mason. I need you to up the Biode factor.
The Biode. They're pretty bad. They have a song. Well, I don't know if this is the name of the song. I saw them in concert one time, and they played a song that my dad really liked. And some of the lyrics in the chorus were shit, goddamn.
You narrowed it down to like, I don't know, 5 other songs.
But like that's like literally what they said. That was like the core, the entire chorus of them going like shit, goddamn.
I don't know. I keep thinking of. I don't know what I'm thinking of, but I feel like I'm thinking of some kind of song that's like that.
Hair of the Dog by Nazareth.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
I'm messing with.
Did I hit a good note? Did that really feel good in your ears?
Yeah,
I just want to get
felt
right
great.
into your headphones and tell you how Biode I am. Biode. I am George Thorogood. Anyway.
And I'm the Destroyer.
Is that the name of his band?
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. What does he say? When I can't remember the first drink.
One bourbon.
One bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer.
Yep.
Okay, it's your turn. You should go.
It's my turn. Okay. So
Make it Biode.
I'm thinking of something, and it has been thought of, and I am sending it through the bandwidth over to your brain, and it has been sent.
Alright, I'm getting some sort of futuristic wet neon, and it's a man, and he's wearing an overcoat, and his overcoat has a hood, and you can't really see his face, but then he turns, and he's a robot, and he's got electric limbs, and it's like lightning limbs, and he's just like, and he like hits a neon sign, and it like explodes into sparks.
Up until the electric limbs part, you could have been describing Blade Runner.
No, I was thinking of like a sweet robot, and then if
Wet
you had
neon.
to like say, I would say his arms were probably great thunder blades.
Like
From Breath of the Wild, yeah. Because he's Biode. He doesn't need 2-handed weapons because his weapons are the hands.
He's so Biode.
Biode. I want to do that through like a harmonica.
I bet that would sound pretty good, actually.
How about a kazoo?
And less good.
A recorder? Is a
You're
kazoo
getting-
or a recorder worse?
A kazoo.
A kazoo is worse.
A kazoo is worse, because a recorder you actually have to, like, play, if that makes any sense. Like a kazoo, you just blow into it. You make all the noises with your mouth. The recorder, you actually have to, like, hold down holes to get certain sound, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pop quiz. What's the
Okay.
only song I know how to play on the recorder?
Hot cross buns.
Hey, A, B, 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 A, B, C.
You want to know how I knew that? It has nothing to do with you. It's the only song anybody knows how to play on a
Is that
recorder.
true? I genuinely have no idea.
It's like what they teach you. It's hot cross buns.
I moved from California to my current state in the middle of schooling, and I wasn't allowed to join the band for some reason. And so they were like, well, band is the only extracurricular activity on, like, Thursdays or some shit. And so they were like, put her in music appreciation. It was me and the 2 other kids that moved in the middle of the semester and couldn't get into band.
There are only 3 kids?
Yeah, 3 total kids. And we learned 1 song on the recorder, and then we watched movies for the rest of the semester with a teacher who absolutely didn't want to have us during that time period.
That's dope.
She
Were
would,
they
like,
music-related movies?
Yeah, I think so. I literally blocked it all out because I just fucked around the whole time.
Because
I'm biased.
That would have been my favorite class.
Well, was my super sweet wet neon dream cool enough?
It was like the exact opposite of
okay, so let's break this down. Super. So definitely super normal. So normal.
Maybe not normal.
And then wet. So instead of wet, hella dry.
Yes.
So normal, dry. What's the opposite of neon? Chrome. So normal, dry, chrome, and then what did I say? Like cityscape? Prairie. Normal, dry, chrome, prairie. Basically that episode of SpongeBob where they turn everything into chrome.
No.
Yes?
Okay, so
What do you mean no?
what it is a super dry desert.
Okay. Desert's dry.
Yeah.
Desert's dry.
And this woman's walking along, and there's this big crevice. Mm-hmm. Well, not a big crevice. It's a bottomless
it's more of
crevice.
like a crack.
It's a bottomless crevice, but it is just a crack. And so she's like, oh man, I can't. It's like just wide enough, like she could easily just step over it.
Okay.
But it is bottomless, so there's like a danger there. And so she steps over it, but then she like her back foot catches it on the way up, and she falls and breaks her ankle.
And then just falls forever because it's bottomless?
No, she doesn't fall into the crack. She just like trips, but she like breaks her ankle. So it's like she could have died, but now she's got a broken ankle.
Now she's injured in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, so it's like just as bad, but like stupid.
Yeah, so when I say, I don't think Mason has understood the definition of biode, the B-H-A-U-D biode, because my biode is supposed to be like biodias, you know what I mean? And you're feeding me that's just bad. That's just like a bad situation, like a shitty situation.
So we have to theme our images.
No, I'm just channeling my rage into biode-ness.
And I'm not mad. I'm just.
Well, get mad. Let's talk about stuff that makes you mild.
I'm like...
When I stick my finger in your mouth when you yawn.
Yeah, that is annoying.
Mild. When I punch you in the arm. Mild.
No, you don't have to single it out to just my arm. You just be when you punch me.
When I punch you. Mild. When I stick my fingers in your nose. Mild.
You don't do
when
that.
I stick my fingers in your ears. Mild.
Pretty much when you stick your fingers in any space.
Don't put your fingers in my orifices, Alex. I'm sorry. They're just so pokeable.
Yeah, I mean...
I have to look at you for so long. You think I can't just shove my fingers in those holes? You want to hear an ADHD story?
Yeah, go for it.
So I was at one of my first ever driving lesson, right? At driving school. Because you have to take fucking driving school here. It was just stupid. And,
Why was it stupid?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know how they would have done it in California. Maybe differently. I genuinely have no idea. Anyway, so I'm at driving school. I'm at my first lesson. It's the lesson where, for some reason, I am in a vehicle, but for the whole hour drive time, we don't drive. I'm just getting lectured by a very old man. I'm talking a man who's like 70 fucking years old.
Been there.
And he's telling me how to get gas at a gas station, right? Like some stupid shit. And he's got a Hot Wheels car, I shit you not, on the back of his clipboard where he's like drawn a diagram of a street. And he's trying to show me that right people get the right of way, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like sitting there. I got fucking ADHD. There's a kid in the back of the car because two kids have to go out and do the drive time. So he's waiting for his turn. But by the way, it was not his first time. So this poor kid had to just sit through my first conversation. And that's just ill-advised in my opinion. It's a waste of his time.
Yeah.
Because at least if he was a passenger in actual drive time, he could be like, well, maybe I could get some pointers, even though that's definitely not what you do. Anyway, so he's talking, and so I see, out of the corner of my eye, there is a credit card hanging off of the ignition. I am in the driver's seat, by the way. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And so I reach out and I grab it to see what it is. I didn't, turn the car on or anything. I just looked at it, and it was a Valero gas card. Well, the fucking old man just slaps my hand and is like, you pay attention. And then he launches into a 5-minute straight screaming lecture about how I'm not paying attention and how important this is and how he's going to fail me this drive time.
Oh my
and I keep side-eyeing the boy in the back, and the boy in the back is trying literally as hard as not to just bust out laughing because this is so fucking inane. It was the stupidest thing that's ever happened. I literally just I'm sorry I have 80. It didn't mean I wasn't active listening, dummy. Hate that old man. And then I got one more drive time with that old man. ADHD. And then I went to the lady at the front desk at the fucking driving place, and I was like, never put me with that old man again. And she was like, we have a lot of complaints about the old man. I'm like, fire the old man then. Screw this old man. He sucks.
Yeah.
Second time I drove with him was really great. I'm just going to keep talking about this. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
So he would always say, every time he would be like, you drive wherever you want. I don't care. Drive to your friend's house for all I care. Go over, go inside, get a piece of pizza, get a soda.
This is the same old man.
Same old man. He would say that at the beginning of every regular drive time, right? I think I had 3 drive times with him now I'm thinking about it. Well, whatever. That doesn't matter. And so I was second in this drive time. There's a chick going first. She drives us out to the richer end of the city. And then I shit you not, she just drove to a friend's house, went inside, and did actually get a piece of pizza. And then she ate the piece of pizza, and me and the old man are just sitting in dead silence in the car for the 5 minutes it took her to go inside and get the pizza. And I'm just like, this is seriously one of the dumbest interactions I've... the one with the gas card was inane. This one was just dumb. He didn't let us play the radio. I'm just sitting here with this stupid old man. I hate that old man.
Yeah.
I bet he still works at the drive place.
Probably, if he's not dead.
I don't think he'll die out of spite. He's so mad he's got to teach all these children how to drive.
Sorry if it seems like I'm disinterested. I'm just trying to do everything in my power to not have to talk as much as possible this podcast.
That's not good for a podcast.
Oh, no. I mean, it's great. You're very talkative and very funny.
Is anything I've said funny? This is just the boiled podcast where I'm super mild.
Well, every time you say boiled or mild, that's pretty funny.
No, I've said it way too many times. It's lost all meaning.
No, it's a running joke at this point. It's
if boiled is B-H-A-U-D, then mild is M-H-A-U-D. Mild. Yeah, I got a laugh. It was squeaky, but I got one.
Yeah, you get one. I'm trying not to laugh.
I want you to laugh.
Everything about my situation is very adverse to talking and making loud noises.
Oh, it's been a few days. You're fine. Except for the gaping hole in your jaw.
Yeah, which after doing some extensive research seems pretty normal, but I'm still going to get it checked out.
Just get it checked. Okay, I'm going to think of a thing, and I'm going to send you that thing, and I'm closing my eyes for the thing, and then go!
Tacos.
What? Just tacos?
Yeah, just good old-fashioned ground beef tacos.
What are we talking here? We talking some real gourmet shit? We talking Torchies? We talking Taco Bell? What are we talking
Oh, yeah,
about?
no. Okay, so I said ground beef tacos. I was kind of I'm thinking some, really good fucking... al pastor, they like hold the tortilla with their hand and cut the meat straight off one of those spits right onto the taco.
We're talking meat tornado tacos.
Mm-hmm.
That's badass.
Oh yeah.
You know what that is?
Blood.
It had absolutely nothing to do with what I was thinking about.
Sweet.
Not even about food. Literally could not be less correct. I was thinking about a lighthouse, but instead of putting out a light, it was putting out a death ray. Yeah, and it's just like constantly scanning, and then if it finds anything in its scanner, it's just like explosion.
Whoa.
I know, so cool, right?
Kill so many seagulls.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tickle you.
No, don't do that, please.
Tickle. Come on, give me a smile, girly. Yeah, pretty. Ow, your nails are so sharp.
Ha!
I think you just skinned me. Ow.
I haven't had time to cut them. Well, I have. I'm just lazy.
Just wanted to say a sexist comment in your direction. Goodness.
A what comment?
Sexist.
What was
I was gonna say you look prettier when you smile.
Oh.
Oops. Mason punched the thing the microphone's on. You
Yep.
might have heard that.
This is a weird one.
But yeah, fuck people who do that. Don't tell anyone to smile, especially men telling women, go flip off a cliff.
Flip off a cliff. That's impressive. You just backflip straight off.
Hey, you're prettier when you smile. You're prettier when you fuck off. And then he just like, fair enough. And then he just backflips off the cliff.
Fair enough. Oh my god.
I like this dude bro who's like a super huge dick, but he's also like, fair enough. And then he just leaves, I guess.
It reminds me of the construction workers on Gumball.
Okay. The Lego dudes.
Yeah, they're being real creepy. And
Oh
they keep
yeah,
having
but
to, like,
they were wasn't Gumball like, oh no, who was it who was trying to teach them how to? Yeah, it was Gumball.
it was Gumball, yeah.
Had to teach them how to talk to people normally, but they were just
They
using
just
the
kept getting creepier.
It was the inflection they were using.
Yeah.
By the way, all those pops and crackles aren't some sweet snap crackle and pop cereal. What the fuck is that called? Cocoa Rice Krispies. It's Mason's knuckles that he decided to just go poppin' lockin' on over here.
They don't have to necessarily be cocoa. They could just be regular Rice Krispies.
How about you go flip off a cliff?
Woo! Alright, here I go. Woo!
Did you nail the landing? Sweet. Dope. Because I don't want to eat. So the only way I'll eat Rice Krispies are in a hot, fresh Rice Krispie bar. You offer me one of those ones that are prepackaged, I will spit on your bar. You give me a fresh, hot one when it's all soft, I will put it in my mouth. And if you give me a bowl of Cocoa Rice Krispies, I will try to eat it under 10 seconds because that's about the time limit you have until it fucking gets soggy. On the chart of like sogged cereals,
Yeah, this coming.
Like that's the soggiest.
This
right?
coming from someone whose favorite cereal is Frosted Flakes. Just saying.
Tell me though. Look me in the eye, because you've chosen to lay on your back and make the audio not as good as it could be. Look me in the eye and tell me that Rice Krispies cereal is less soggy than Frosted Flakes, though.
It's a little more.
You're trying to tell me that Frosted Flakes, because I'm not disparaging the fact that you think that Frosted Flakes is very soggy.
You know what? No. Okay, I'm gonna actually fight you on this because I feel like you're mistaking Rice Krispies cereal with Cocoa Krispies.
Okay, we're just talking about Cocoa Krispies then.
Then no, Cocoa Krispies go soggy immediately.
Something about the cocoa powder is just wanting to disintegrate, literally as you pour it into an empty bowl.
There's always 10 million times more than you think there is.
Cocoa Krispies?
But Cocoa and Fruity. Or not Cocoa Krispies.
Fruity Krispies?
I'm thinking, no,
alternate
Pebbles.
universe are you on?
Pebbles.
I really want Fruity Krispies. That sounds really interesting.
No, I'm thinking of Cocoa and Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
which is what I've been
Cocoa
talking about.
Pebbles
Like
and Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, there's always a million times more Pebbles than you think there are, and they always go sog instantly.
Now, I have not had many cereals. I'm not much of a cereal boy.
Many a cereal.
Can you tell me, is there a truly discernible difference between Cocoa Pebbles and Cocoa Puffs? If I offered you a bowl of each without tasting them, could you tell the difference?
Yes.
Do they look different?
They look really different.
I don't know. I'm asking. That's just a question.
A
bad question. Gotta remember what this podcast is about.
It's the bad one.
It's the bad. Oh.
I think we're gonna.
I'm starting to realize that when I say bad podcast, this podcast isn't bad. It's like cool. This is like the cool mad one.
No, it's bad like it's bad to the bone. Like
yeah,
it's
like fat with a PH.
Yeah, exactly. That's
thick with 2 C's. I know, but I feel like the more I say it, the less it loses its good connotation and it gets bad.
I think we're gonna abandon the ampersand naming convention we've been going with and just call this one the bad one.
This is the bad one. No, I don't think I think we'll keep naming it the same way. Don't put this juju on me. Anyway, we're talking about you. Oh yeah, they look super different.
Yeah. Okay, so Cocoa Pebbles are like little like flakes. You know what I'm talking about?
They're flakes? I thought they were pebbles.
Pebbles
are baubles.
They're tiny little. So you like a pebble, like maybe they're like about, you can't really see because it's dark, about like that big, the little hole there.
A butthole, yep.
And then Cocoa Puffs, each puff is about like that big.
A goat turd, yes.
Yeah. And they're perfectly spherical, whereas Pebbles are not.
Okay. We play this Quiz Planet game, and like, I got a question about
We've talked about Quiz Planet on here before.
Yeah, maybe. And I got a question with my old art teacher who I play with about like which of these spherical cereals is blah blah blah. I don't even remember the question, but like all of them were like fucking Frosted Mini Wheats, Frosted Flakes, or like Cheerios, which is kind of spherical but is an O, and then it was Kix, and I was like, well, it's fucking Kix because it says the word spherical, and none of these cereals are technically spheres except for Kix.
And Kix are like perfect little.
They're just little balls. You want to eat a ball of marbles, bowl of marbles? You kick off your day with Kix. Is that their slogan?
No.
What the fuck is the point then?
I can't remember what their slogan is.
Is their mascot a soccer guy who's just kicking soccer balls, but the soccer balls are kicks?
No.
What is the point?
Now I'm just thinking of the honeycomb monster.
No, don't think about that spastic little boy.
You want honeycomb?
No, God, you don't get any. You're very scary. What, and hairy?
It's probably why they don't make honeycomb anymore.
Did they stop making honeycomb?
Well, maybe they still make it. It's definitely not as popular as it once was.
I was just about to ask you what's that cereal my mom eats, but that's Golden Grams and has nothing to do with honeycomb cereal at all.
Oh, dude, I fucks with Golden Grams.
I don't like cereal. I'll be honest. I don't really like milk. I was lactose intolerant as a baby. My mom used to say I vomited like The Exorcist, and like, I just didn't eat cereal. I didn't eat cereal. Sorry.
And I
Youth of America.
a butt ton of cereal.
Sing me a line of Youth of America.
Youth of America?
Yeah, the song Youth of America.
You mean Youth of a Nation?
Yeah, sing me a line of Youth of the Nation.
It's just, we are
Ooh.
the Youth of a Nation.
You like the little peanut butter I smeared on
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I like that. Little bit of shush. You shushed it up a little bit.
Judged, by the way. It's okay.
Whatever.
I gave it a little chutzpah, you know what I mean?
Chutzpah.
Chutzpah. I could not spell any of these words if I tried.
You gotta ask that JVN how to spell zhuzh.
Who is a JVN?
Jonathan Van Ness.
Oh, I thought you were doing like a JVN, like a junior varsity. What was the last word? N?
Yeah.
And what's a sport that starts
Junior
with
varsity
N?
Nabisco.
No, like a cracker?
Yeah.
Junior varsity net. No. That doesn't work as well as buckets. Junior varsity nerd. He's on the debate team.
There you go.
Nailed it.
Where were we in the guessing? I can't remember.
I guessed Death Lighthouse, so it's your turn.
No. I guessed something.
I
Your
was Death
actual
Lighthouse.
image was Death Lighthouse.
Yeah, so it's your turn.
Okay.
So yes, what I said was correct, you silly pickle.
Half.
You're a sweet and sour is what I'm going to call you. Pickle.
Okay.
Guess what? Karate chop!
Stop.
I'm going to make that my ringtone. Stop. I don't know what it was about the reason.
Stop.
Maybe drop my croissant. Okay, I'm closing my eyes and I'm receiving your information. Send it.
Okay, here we go. Boom.
I'm getting a lot of like bird iconography. Is that how you say that? I don't know. I'm imagining it's like a cool owl, like a robot owl, and he controls the space deck, and you have to like talk to him if you want to like, I don't know, fly left. I don't know how ships work. And his name is Hogarth. Hogarth the holodeck owl.
Is he a regular owl?
No, he's a techno owl. I think
He's
I
a
said that,
techno
like a
owl?
metal
Oh,
electronic owl.
yeah. How many eyes does he have?
I think he's just got 2 owl eyes, but they're like digital. And it looks like he's blinking, but really it's just like the LED, the light moving in the LED, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. So you were... No.
I'm trying to take... Mason has this rubber band and he keeps snapping it, and I would really love him for to stop, please.
Okay,
Thank you, Mason.
You were...
Okay, you're welcome.
Like... Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're like 25%.
Oh, sweet! Was it the owl part, the LED part, or the holodeck part?
Is the space part.
Hell yeah!
So I was thinking of a... Yeah. Of a 3... No. Now you're just snapping.
You're the one who is taking... Stop. Give it.
No.
Mason, pretty
No.
please, can I have it?
No.
You won't stop snapping it.
I'll stop.
Please. Can I have it?
Sure.
Thank you. I had to take it from him because you wouldn't stop
You
snapping
didn't have
it.
to.
Yeah, I did. You immediately started snapping it the second later. Man.
I was getting it was on my fingers. I was putting it on my wrist so it would be
But
out
you
of
were.
the
I saw you twist your hand. You were doing this, and then you twist. I watched you do
Okay,
it.
we're gonna take all this part out of the podcast.
Well, I don't think we can because I can think part of it was like you saying part of your answer within the confines.
Alright. So, my thing was, I was thinking of like a 3-eyed alien and on a spaceship,
Okay.
and he was just kind of fucking around with the controls and trying to figure out which planet to go to next.
Can you describe the alien?
He was like a gray with 3 eyes.
Like, what's his body look like? Does he look like the what Plinko or whatever the alien is from Lilo and Stitch? With the one, what's his name?
I can't remember any of that.
Pleakley? Pleak.
Oh yeah, Pleakley.
Is it Pleakley?
I think so.
He doesn't have 3 eyes. He has 1 eye. But like, one
No,
eyes.
I'm thinking of literally. Do you know what a gray is?
No, what's a gray?
It's like your like just very standard alien, the one with like the big old round head
With
and
the
it's
pointed
gray.
bottom, the one that you. What are you talking about, gray? I don't understand where that terminology comes from.
Okay, think of what is it from? Okay, is it KO the alien?
Yeah, the one that's voiced by
Dana Snyder.
Yeah, Dana Snyder.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name right now.
He's a gray. That kind of alien. That's what they're called. They're called a gray.
Where's that name coined from?
I don't
like
know.
A movie or a book?
I don't know.
Or...
I don't think so. I think it's just
Well,
colloquial terminology.
Good thing I get to look that up.
Yeah.
Why do they always advertise green aliens then? Like Area 51, green alien.
I don't know. But yeah, they're called the gray.
But he has 3 eyes. Those aliens don't usually have 3 eyes. They
Yeah,
have 2
no,
eyes.
that's why I said he's a 3-eyed gray.
Well, that's boring. He's on a ship and he's looking for what?
He's trying to figure out what planet to go to next. He's like,
Oh,
I
it's
don't
his
know.
ship.
Yeah, it's his ship.
Oh, it didn't seem like he was possessed of the ship. You were just like, he's on the ship.
No, he's on the ship. He's
I was like, he's lost. I'm worried about him. Does he have a name?
His name is Bleepern.
Bleepern?
Yeah.
Can you spell it for me?
Bleepern.
You fool! Like he would have a name in the English language.
That's the what do you call it when you
Romanji or whatever. Romanized version.
Yes, the Romanized
By the
version.
way, I scared the actual poo-poo out of Mason. He poo-pooed his pants because I was just like, whoosh.
Yep.
Because, do you know why I did that?
Why?
Because I'm a mean-spirited person. And also wild! Wild to the bone. Gray. Alright, I'm going to take my turn. If that pleases my lord. My lord, might I take my turn?
I'll allow it.
Alrighty then. I'm closing my eyes. I'm imagining a thing. And the thing is imagined. And it's going.
Deep, dark, black abyss. And then all of a sudden,
An elevator?
A little squeezy boy. He's like a little squishy boy. He just poofs into the
What
abyss.
is a squishy boy?
He's he's like a little.
Is he a koosh ball? What is a squishy boy?
No, he's like a little round. He's like a little round boy. He scratches me, goes. Squeak.
Well, how big is the boy?
Look about that big.
Mason's gesturing to something about the size of a soccer ball. And he's a round boy. Does he have clothes? How human is this round boy?
He's like.
Pleakley.
No.
No, that's the name of the alien.
Yeah, that's what we said earlier.
Is that what I said earlier? Shit. Well, I tried.
How about you look it up and it's like not even kind of.
No. How human is the round boy?
No, he's more Kirby-like than human.
Humpty Dumpty?
What is it with you and me literally describing a thing and
because
you being like,
doesn't mean
not
anything.
That? Me being like, he's very Kirby-like, and you being like, not like Kirby? Humpty Dumpty? It's like, no, Kirby.
Dumpty is all curves. What are you talking about?
He's an egg. He's oval shaped.
How is an egg not curved? It's all curves.
No, it's curved. It's not Kirby-like.
Oh, I'm hearing C-U-R-V-Y. You're saying K-I-R-B-Y.
Yeah, like the Nintendo character Kirby.
He's Little Puddin' Got it.
Oh,
Got
what is that
it.
from?
What is it's from me.
Did you just create Little Puddin'?
Yeah, so I was in a group, I'm not going to say their names because they're more unique, back in history in like 9th grade, and we were learning about the Odyssey, and we were bored, and so we would draw each other pictures, and one day I had a mint colored marker out, so I drew a mint Kirby, and I was like, how about you name this small beautiful orb? And she was like, how about Lil Puddin'? And I was like, that is the cutest name I've ever heard in my whole life, and I'm pretty sure it's also a Flapjack reference, which is also like double baloney. And then we decided to do an entire project surrounding Lil Puddin' where we made Lil Puddin' like a bunch of different objects. So there was like Lil Calypso, and it looked like Kirby, but it was like Calypso, and she was like sucking in everything with like the Kirby power.
I definitely think you've told me about this before. Cause
I probably showed you because I still have the original picture of Lil Puddin'.
That's where. That's
yeah,
where we were looking through like a memory box.
Yeah, I got a box of memories. What were we talking about?
Oh yeah, my guess. Black Abyss.
You were guessing for me.
And he poofs into like little Kirby, little round squishy boy poofs into existence, and he's like,
No. I was imagining a barren cliffside, cloudy day, think Shutter Island. And then something shifts and 1,000 seagulls take off from the cliffs and you're like, what the fuck is it? It's a giant stone minotaur. Bow, bow, bow. And his horns are made of gold. 2 stone animals for the price of 1. That's how bored this podcast is.
Made of gold.
Don't eat your skin flakes. I really don't want you to.
A smoke in a pancake.
A smoke in a pancake. A shit on a shingle. A pipe in a waffle. I think it was a pipe and a pancake, and then I think it was a smoke and a waffle.
Smoke and a waffle. Oh, man.
Talking about Goldmember, by the way, in case you're confused.
It's the worst of the Austin Powers movies.
Then
but
why do we quote it the most?
I would, because it's still funny. I don't care.
Is that when the one for the Molly joke came from?
The Molly joke?
Guacamole.
Mole. I believe so, yeah. I believe that was... I can't even remember what that character's name was, but he was
Not Mole.
Fred Savage.
That was Fred Savage?
Yep.
I don't know who Fred Savage is. I do, but I don't.
Ben Savage's brother.
That wouldn't help me in any universe.
The kid from Boy Meets World, his older brother.
That also doesn't help me that much. You mean, what's his name, Sean?
Corey.
Corey?
The main kid.
In the house?
No, that's Cal Massey.
That's Can I retell the Corey in the house story?
Sure.
Well, you don't want to hear it?
No, yeah, go ahead.
So, no, wait, did I hear this secondhand or did I hear this firsthand? I think I heard it secondhand. My friend was talking about her dad. Her dad was watching Top Gun. He's just chilling, having a great time. Her cousins are dumb as garbage. Literally the dumbest children who have ever existed. Cousin comes in, looks at the TV, sees Top Gun, Tom Cruise, I assume, doing a flip. I've never seen Top Gun. And then dead-ass stares her dad in the eyes and goes, "Hey, Mr. Blah, 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 is this Corey in the house?" To which he, very slowly looked away from the TV to evaluate the dumbest kid in the universe and went, "No, it's not Corey in the house." And then he turned back to the TV and just kept watching. Didn't say what it actually was. I guess he was just so flabbergasted by the dumbness of the moment.
That's so
Is this
funny.
Corey in the house? Yeah, you remember Corey in his fucking fighter jet plane where he was fucking flipping and doing flips in the White House?
Fucking, you remember Corey in the house where they play a really homoerotic game of volleyball?
What the fuck are you talking about? Is that Top Gun? Okay.
Yes.
Once again, have not seen Top Gun. Everybody's super excited about Maverick.
What's the fucking... Oh yeah, Top Gun 2. They're making a second
Maverick.
one. Is that what it's being
It's
called?
literally just called Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, that's his name.
I mean, that's his name.
He's the Maverick.
He's Maverick. That's like his code
James
name
Bond
or whatever.
007.
Well, no, I think pilots just have code names. I think. I could be wrong about that. I don't know
They just got 9er Jet 324 coming in for a landing.
Yeah, he was Maverick, and then Val Kilmer was Iceman.
What's Val Kilmer? Oh, who's not what?
What's Val Kilmer? Well,
who's Val Kilmer?
An actor?
Oh yeah, duh. I'm asking a role of something that I might know what a Val Kilmer is. I'm just gonna keep going on the what is Val Kilmer train.
Jeopardy. What is Val Kilmer?
What is Val Kilmer for 500, Bob?
Alec.
Oh shit!
Or Alex.
Oof.
Yeah, Alex Trebek.
I tweeted. I tweeted. Did I tweet? Did I twote? Did I? Was I woke? Yes. No. I made a post today where I definitely said Bob instead of Alex. Really, probably gonna go back and correct that. That was a big
When
mistake.
you were talking about Jeopardy?
Yeah, when I was talking about Jeopardy. No, I made a post today where I said that sentence, but I used Bob instead of Alex.
So yes, what I said was correct.
But you said when I was talking about Jeopardy. I was not talking about Jeopardy.
Then what would it matter if his name was Bob or Alex?
Because the joke would be that it would be Alex because it's a Jeopardy joke.
So you were talking about Jeopardy.
No, I was talking pretty sure about Breath of the Wild. I made a joke like, can I get blah 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 for 100? Whatever.
My point being
Bob?
is, it's a Jeopardy joke.
But the Jeopardy joke doesn't read unless it's the guy who hosts Jeopardy, Mason.
But yeah, you're just confirming what I was saying.
But I wasn't talking about Jeopardy. I was just using the format in which you answer a question on Jeopardy. So I don't think that means I'm talking
Sorry,
about
my
Jeopardy.
vernacular wasn't super exact, but yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I don't think that means I'm talking about. Tell us in the comments if you look at YouTube. Don't listen on YouTube. Maybe pop over to the YouTube page and just hit me up with a comment. Who do you think is right? Am I talking about Jeopardy? Am I not talking about Jeopardy? Let us know. Maybe you can settle the debate.
In the context of what I was asking, I would say the answer to my question would be yes.
And I would say no, because I wasn't talking about Jeopardy. But what are we even talking about right now? Not Jeopardy, before that. I said Bob, but why? Oh no. I did the stone Minotaur, and then you responded. I told the story about Top Gun. We said Maverick.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Top Gun. You asked
and I
about
asked,
Val
what
Kilmer.
Is Val Kilmer? Oh my god.
He was Batman in a movie.
Oh, haven't seen it. Give me more. Come on, Val Kilmer has to exist in more things that I've probably seen.
He was in Tombstone.
I don't know what that is.
He was in Heat. That was also a good
Can't
movie.
pick a movie I know.
I'm trying to think of what Val Kilmer's in.
I will revisit this at a later date, Val Kilmer. Well, next podcast I'll just cold open by just shouting Val Kilmer titles at you. But so yeah, I guess it's your turn, right?
Yep.
Go.
Okay.
Be free, my son.
I believe. What time is it?
It's time. It's I guess this would be the last
yeah,
one, but I went first. So.
Yeah, so this is the last one.
Oh, so yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. Alright,
Floodgates are open. Pour in the sewage.
Boom, 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 boom.
I wish the sewage made that noise.
Boom, 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 and go.
Cactuses in a desert, but they're like, oh wow, look at all these cactuses. It doesn't really mean anything. But if you got in a helicopter and you saw it from aerial view, it'd make a picture, and the picture would be leading you to the desert oasis.
So, at the end, you were getting close to something because what's normally in a desert oasis? There's like a single
water, coconuts, limes.
What do the coconuts grow on?
Palm trees.
There's a single palm tree in the oasis, and I was thinking of a group of monkeys using a palm tree as like a catapult. They do that thing where they cartoon, they pull it back.
Oh, and then it flicks.
Yeah.
Aw, that's fun. I don't really like monkeys, but that sounds like fun.
Yeah. So you were close in the sense that you were getting to something that had to do with
maybe my beautiful intricate map led you to the smart monkeys. Did you hear monkeys entered the Stone Age?
What?
I know that sounds weird. Monkeys have started to learn how to use tools actively and then keep the tools and sharpen them and use them repeatedly, meaning that monkeys have evolved to what is technically what we consider our Stone Age.
So monkeys, is this all monkeys collectively are starting to do this, or is this a specific group of monkeys that are being researched?
Headline's not an article, but, and that's a Wheezy Waiter reference, that's all I read of the article, unfortunately. I read a little gist paragraph about how cool that is, but I did not actually read the article. But there was a photo of a monkey using a tool to open some sort of nut.
Because I'm wondering if monkeys collectively all over the world are starting to do this.
I mean,
that's
maybe if
wild.
they're entering, the article, I mean, headlines aren't an article, but if a headline was an article, the gist I would get was, yeah, I mean, if all monkeys are entering the Stone Age, then we got some smart dang monkeys.
That's fucking crazy.
Monkeys. Oh, I thought maybe you'd sing with me. I don't know why I thought that, but I was sure you were. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright.
Monkeys.
Monkeys.
Oh, you're hitting like a weird bravado. I can't feel the beat with you.
Alright.
Monkeys.
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 Swinging in trees, bringing them.
Chimpanzees.
Oh shit! We were doing that. Man, we got no synchronicity. Okay.
I thought we were doing line.
Okay, yeah, okay. Monkeys.
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 Swinging in trees.
Chimpanzees.
Getting those bananas.
Funky cheese.
Monkey cheese. Getting those bananas. Going super bananas. Shit.
Yeah, you really put me in a position.
Okay. Getting those greens. I got it for you. Ready?
Okay.
Monkey supreme.
Like, damn, that was good. I was gonna say eating some beans.
And now into the chorus. Monkey. I was going like like a ookie. And the bass drops.
Monkeys, orangutans, chimpanzees.
Well, if you're still here and you made it through the impromptu monkey rap on this boyhood podcast, thank you for listening. Show your friends. We're getting close to 10 episodes, and we got something in store for you. So, Mason, hit us with that outro.
We didn't get anything right today, but we sure had a lot of fun.
Time.
This is where they're guessing